Back into the trenches. Back into the trenches we go. Can we do it? Can chaos be nice? Long enough?
They say Seymour went to Macarena Temple.
Makalania Temple.
Aye? That's weird. If you pause the game, the orb, like, comes back. No gas dragons. Keep those gas dragons away. I'm fine with frost dragons. Frost dragons are chill. No gas dragons. And there's the gas dragons. Ouch. Oh my god. Die, please. Time to die. Time to die, Mr. Dragons. No. There goes Sneck. Alright. Could have been worse, I guess. I'm just gonna heal a little bit and hope that we get an easy fight that's not more gas dragons. That's not better. I'm not risking that. Now this guy... Maybe I just heal during this guy. Because he's kind of whatever. Maybe that's a bit silly. Because I think he can auto-kill, but he usually misses. I think Sneck's the only one that can get hit by it. I wonder if I should equip... Because someone said yesterday that the ribbon also stops insta-death. Oh god, yeah, he does a lot of damage. Somebody said yesterday that ribbons stop insta-death. So I could unequip the pro rings. But I don't think I have anything better than the pro rings anyways. Like, I think the pro rings are the best option anyways. Let me see. Holy crap, the ads are out of control. So the Protect Ring gives only 8 armor, but it takes the place of gloves. And the white mages can't equip any gloves. There's an item called Angel's Ring that you're supposed to get, but they screwed it up so you can't get it. Yeah, there's nothing better. Nothing better than the Protect Ring. There's the Crystal Ring, which gives 1 more armor. But I can't even equip it. I don't know if it exists in this version. Fat Cat, thank you for the prime. Which way do I go here? Left, right? Thank you, Fat Cat. I need a easy fight right now. I'm low health. Easy fight, please. That's actually not that bad. We can deal with that. It looks scary, but actually should be fine. That is Corridors of Time from Chrono Trigger. Probably the greatest video game song of all time. It's up there. I'll see a Terra's theme. There's not many other songs I would put in the same realm. I don't think it gets any better than Corridors. Let's go to Taru. A lot of Final Fantasy VIII songs are up there. What are my top 5 soundtracks? That'd be tough. Chrono Trigger is number 1. but is Final Fantasy VI number 2? Because, like, I put Terra's theme right below Corridors, but as a full OST, I mean, you have Dancing Mad, you have Terra's theme, you have a lot of other great songs. But I think I would put 8 above 6 as an overall soundtrack. But is there something better than Final Fantasy 8 and 6? Bro, I don't think it's top 5, but I've been listening to E33's entire soundtrack, and holy, that one's gonna go down. It better win soundtrack of the year. That one's gonna go down in history. Nine-hour-long soundtrack. They put it on YouTube for free. Made by random guy. Yeah, Celeste really is like, and it's not just, it's like, there's just something about Lena's ability to like pull emotion out of music in a game that's like so small, and it's like just her, and she somehow just kills it. It's insane. And then the remixes are also so good. There's something special about Celeste soundtrack, and it's not just us, because we're Celeste people, but like I hear Celeste music in videos all the freaking time. I was just watching a CS:GO video the other day, and there was Celeste music in the background. It's just one of those soundtracks. You can't escape it. It's hard. I think for like, if you're gonna do like a top 5 soundtracks of all time, you kind of have to... Oh, by the way, if you include Farewell in Celeste's soundtrack, then it's like for sure top 5. It's like one of the greatest soundtracks of all time with Farewell included. But yeah, like, if you're gonna do a top 5 soundtracks, I think a big part of it is, are we talking in the game or are we talking out of the game? Because, for example, I don't think Hollow Knight has, like, the best listen out of game soundtrack. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. But I would put other games above it in terms of, like, what I want to listen to every day. But in Hollow Knight, it's, like, unbelievable. It just... The vibe is so insane. But a lot of it is peeled back piano pieces that, like, you kind of have to be in the mood to listen to. It's not necessarily a quote-unquote banger. It's stuff you have to appreciate more. But in-game, it's like, just, it immediately takes you to the world. So I think it depends. And you know, stuff like Final Fantasy 16 soundtrack. Final Fantasy 16 soundtrack is actually pretty good in game, but you listen to it out of game and it just sounds like just sounds like a movie soundtrack, with the exception of like 2 songs. Sounds like you're listening to a movie soundtrack. And that's how a lot of games are nowadays. Gone are the days of, like, repetitive bangers. Because they didn't have a lot to work with back then, so it was more of like quick, catchy loops. You got stuff like Diddy Kong Racing and Kirby 64 with these like catchy loops that you remember forever. You don't really remember any of Final Fantasy XVI's music, minus maybe the battle theme. But you listen to it and you're like, oh yeah, I like this. Stuff like Donkey Kong Country too. I think, man, I don't know where I place Final Fantasy X either. But Final Fantasy X has the song of the Final Fantasy series, as well as a lot of other great music. It's definitely top 5 for me personally, but yeah, Donkey Kong Country might have to go in there somewhere. A lot of super memorable songs, and the whole soundtrack is really good. It's hard. Music is too subjective. It's hard to do a list. If you're trying to be unbiased, I feel like it just kind of goes to songs that have lasted the test of time and are like recognizable and impressive. Stuff like Kirby 64, Celeste, even like, well, Donkey Kong Country, Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X, Chrono Trigger. Stuff that's just kind of like undeniable. But when you get to being biased, music's just one of those things. Everyone's top 5 is probably going to be totally different. What's my top 5? Probably Chrono Trigger, Celeste, Final Fantasy VIII is 1, 2, 3. And then maybe Final Fantasy X. And then I don't know what my number 5 would be. Kind of a shame Doom isn't in there, but maybe Doom Eternal. Maybe Doom Eternal can be my 5. Mega Man 2 is definitely up there. I just don't listen to Mega Man music much outside of the game. Not exactly popping it on in the car. If it does come up in the car, I'm like, alright, I'm in. But I don't necessarily seek it out. Chiptune music in general, like, unless it's more epic and orchestral like a Final Fantasy song, something like Mega Man, quick chiptune, repetitive vibe, I really am not going to listen to too much on its own, as much as I appreciate it and enjoy it. Man, I tell you what, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is up there too. Like, maybe one of the best soundtracks of all time. Probably one of the best implemented soundtracks of all time. I think I said that when I played it. I think I said it might be my favorite sound design ever, with the exception of the music being too loud during cutscenes randomly. But the way they use the music and the way they have so many different versions of all the songs that interweave together, and during the cutscenes they'll perfectly time parts of the music, and I mean, it's stuff that like you expect out of older RPGs, and newer RPGs don't really do it much anymore, and it's just so good. And then just the breadth of music and like genre that it hits. You know, you get to Cosmo Canyon and you get the Cosmo Canyon theme, and it just puts you in the vibe of Cosmo Canyon, and then like, yeah, it's just so good. Plus it's like 900 songs. All right, Lich time. Be nice, please. Got to get a little lucky here, because we're not going to mute him. We're just going to zap him and hope. Okay, well, first turn nuke isn't great. I might drop a heal 2 here. Maybe 2 of them. That's good. I had plenty of heals at the end of my last run, so I think I can blow a couple. And this might save us. Yeah, this is pretty good. Okay. Blast him. No. That's so annoying. Why do so many enemies have auto kill? It's fine, he should almost be dead. Okay. We still have 89 heals. So we're doing very good on heals. I think you've already used 2 life spells, though. Plus 2 heal 2s, which are also life spells. I think we're still in a pretty good spot here. Stop using heat, please. Yeah, for me, like, being unbiased, I think Chrono Trigger is the greatest soundtrack of all time. It is just unbelievable how incredible that soundtrack is. And then Final Fantasy VI was Uematsu's magnum opus. He wasn't even supposed to do Final Fantasy VII. It was genuinely supposed to be his magnum opus, and Dancing Mad is like the ultimate video game finale song ever. Now it's crazy. What's crazy about Final Fantasy VII is 6 was supposed to be his magnum opus, and then he did 7, and 7 is debatably as good. So, like, it's insane that 7 is as good as it is. And even One Winged Angel was like an experimental song, because how could you top Dancing Mad? So instead of trying to top it, he did something different. and it ended up arguably topping it. So, 7 is just like insane, but... And then he did 8 afterwards, which is in my opinion, the greatest Final Fantasy soundtrack. So, like, man. But I think 6, like, objectively is the most impressive. I think 8 is the best overall, but objectively, I think 6 is, like, for the time, for what he had available, it's pretty insane. The amount of character themes and different genres he's able to hit with just chiptune. So I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up between 8 and 6, but I think objectively 6 is more impressive. And that's not to sleep on 7, but... to be fair, 7 in itself was rushed, and a lot of the music ends up being repeated, and... I don't know. You could even argue 7's there. I mean, even just the main theme alone makes me want to put 7 higher. The main theme in One Winged is enough for you to be like, well, hold on a second here. And Aerith's theme. By the way, no one, well, I wouldn't say no one talks about it, but Crisis Core's soundtrack is like an all-timer. It's actually wild how good Crisis Core's soundtrack is. Even just for, what is it? What's the name of it? The Freedom song? Price of Freedom. Even just for Price of Freedom, and then the Aerith's Flowers Blooming in the Church, the Crisis Core version. Those two songs are, like, insane. I couldn't believe how good those songs are. And then the whole soundtrack just has this awesome grunge rock vibe that works so well with the game. And it's just something so different. But yeah, Price of Freedom, man. Insane. That should have been in a mainline game. Man, and then you have Final Fantasy IX, which I'm also not trying to sleep on. It's just the competition is crazy, but like 9's soundtrack not only is amazing and has some of the greatest songs in the whole series, like Rose of May, what else? You're Not Alone, Rose of May, Those Who Whatever. Can't think of the name. Man, I just can't think of song names today. Hold on. I'll remedy this. Okay. Those Whom We Must Protect. You're Not Alone. Rose of May. I would argue Freya's theme, but not everyone loves Freya's theme. Festival of the Hunt, Estogaza, Dark Messenger, Crossing Those Hills, Black Mage Village. And also the battle theme is my favorite battle theme in the whole series. But not only does it have all of those songs, but then also it's like this amazing homage to the old Final Fantasies and has a bunch of references and like vibes of the original Final Fantasies, as well as the band that plays the old music. So it's like so much great stuff going on. And the instruments they use in 9 are just amazing. Nine's Prelude is the best. It is really good. I always argue that 12 has the best Prelude, but 9's is great. But yeah, stepping away from Final Fantasy, what other games hit hard enough to potentially breach the top 5? Like, let's say we put all of Final Fantasy in one bucket. So we got Chrono Trigger number 1, Final Fantasy number 2. What's number 3? Kingdom Hearts? Oh. My man. My people. My people. A lot of people saying Nier. I won't argue. I have not played Nier yet. It's literally sitting right there. But I've heard some of the music and I'm like... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. Let's go all the way around. Wait, do I? No. I was right the first time. Ew. Can I run from these? Okay, good. Yeah, I would really fight for Celeste being up there unbiasedly. Especially if Farewell is included. Alright. Kraken time. Or lizards. Also, I guess. Oh, never mind. Carry first. Let's use Ruse, because I'm not as scared of this fight as I am of Kraken. Ori, Hollow Knight, Mega Man. I think Mega Man really does earn a spot. It's so timeless, like, people still look back on Mega Man's soundtrack, you know, as, like, some of the catchiest songs ever. I was trying to think like Nintendo, but other than, like, Donkey Kong Country and maybe, like, Pokemon... as a whole, you know, if we're combining series, then like Pokemon's probably there. Pokemon music is insanely good. And maybe it's hard to pick like one game, but just all of it together is really crazy good. Kirby as well. I've said many times that Kirby 64 is one of the greatest soundtracks of all time, and I will stick with it. To this day, I still see all the time Kirby 64 soundtrack used by people. What about Castlevania? I think you can make an argument for Castlevania. I wish Star Fox had more music, is the only thing with Star Fox. Super Metroid, or like Metroid in general, is another one that, like, I think it's better in the game than out of the game. Still great out of the game. Like Phendrana Drifts and stuff if we're talking Metroid Prime, but... oh man, Toby Fox does have to have his slight too. Like, Undertale is still Speaking of Rebirth soundtrack. Ba-la-la. Ba-la-la. Undertale took over the world when it came out, and it's still, I still hear it all the time. I mean, obviously Megalomania is like a meme, but I still hear all of Undertale's music all the time. I think Undertale might be up there. At least top 10. At least top 10. Thank you so much, Cayman. Can you die, please? Make me nervous. Yeah, I did see that video, Sephri. By the way, thanks for ruining my YouTube algorithm. I watched that one video and now I get freaking Tesla coil videos in my recommended. Like, brother, I watched one video. I watched one video that was sent to me. I didn't even search it. YouTube's like, you love Tesla coils now, huh? Didn't even like it. That's the only thing you ever want to watch now, huh? Alright, I think we have to play it safe a little bit here. I don't want to use too many, but I have a lot of heals still, so we're going to play it a little safe. Give me something nice. Give me that shark fight. I'd be fine with that. That's not nice. I don't like that. Instant poison. Honestly, this fight's not that bad. It's the poison that sucks. They all kind of do crap damage. There's too many lobsters, though. Too many lobsters. Classic problem. There we go. Yeah, I like this. I think I can do, like, Thor twice or something, and it gets rid of all the dudes. Your favorite video game soundtrack is Guitar Hero 3? That's kind of cheating, but also, like, you're not wrong. Like, Guitar Hero 3 did have a sick set list. I feel it. It's kind of cheating, but I feel it. Even if you're memeing, you're not completely wrong. It really is a great soundtrack. Dude, why is Gran Turismo's soundtrack so good? There's been like 3 separate times I hear a song and I'm like, what is this from? And then it's from Gran Turismo and I'm like, what do you mean? It's from Gran Turismo. Like, what? Why did this soundtrack go so hard? This is the soundtrack of Cars. Alright, that's good. Now we can just heal. Dude, you know what had a pretty sick set list style soundtrack that no one ever talks about? Frickin' Sleeping Dogs. Did anyone like rock out to the radio in Sleeping Dogs? Especially the electronic station was sick. Rusty had a bunch of Rusty songs. It was like legendary. I had Aggressive Inline on PS2. It was a inline skating game. And it had like a bunch of punk songs, but it also had Youth of a Nation. And I used to just jam to that song every time it came on. That was like the first time I had ever heard that song, and I was like, man, this song is so good. I loved it. We are, Youth of a Nation. Doom Sigil's Buckethead soundtrack. Oh my god. Even the MIDI version is amazing. We played the MIDI version on stream. It was awesome. One more. I don't want to take too long, but I'm feeling this attempt. It's going really well so far. Yeah, see, I somehow missed it on the radio. I don't know if it was before my time or what, but I missed the radio version, so for me it was awesome. Otherwise I probably would have been like, oh, this song, not this song. Also, I've said it before, but Tekken has one of the most storied and amazing soundtracks. Every game is so unique, but still somehow hits the vibe of Tekken. It's amazing. Shovel Knight. I love how Shovel Knight has its own vibe, but also feels like Mega Man. Also, the main theme is unbelievable. That might be one of the greatest main themes of all time. The Shovel Knight theme. Metal Gear also has a great main theme. Has a great everything, but has a great main theme. Yeah, I played Ori way back when it came out. I still have to play Ori 2, though. We had a couple people in our community that were into Ori speedrunning, and I kind of wanted to get into it, but I was too far into Celeste at the time. Bro, these things do so much damage. Why do they do so much damage? They're just water tornadoes. I don't love Death's HP, and we're about to fight Kraken. So I guess I'll just heal up. Time to use all these potions I've been hoarding.